how did Common Man come into existence? Because a lot of us viewers, they're watching this, they have seen Common Man, but they are not aware of how Common Man came into existence.
So when I saw all his works, the earlier works, is when I realized that, and knowing him also personally, is when I realized he was a people's person. He was a very concerned person of people on the streets, people everywhere. And I saw a lot of it even in his sketches much earlier, where he had that thought and the feeling for a common man. And I'm sure it must have been with him right from school days and college days, you know, when he started sketching people and when he started moving around with people. And these things, something that is so close to your heart and something that comes out so dynamic, it has to be something completely part of you. So, and then it finally surfaces right in front of you. So it's always, according to me, it's always been there with him, and it just came up.
Amazing. So your experience with the Common Man, since you've been following, you've been growing up with it. So what was your take? What is your take on the Common Man? How do you associate with
it? We've done a holo box in the basement, which has an animation film, post which he speaks about it. I think it is definitely, I think the Common Man was born out of compulsion, in a way, not out of choice.
Okay.
Because he had that 4x4 inch, and as he said that the India is so diverse. Had he been in some other country, probably in Europe, the Common Man would probably, I mean, there was no need to call him a common man also. And probably, even if he existed there, it would have been easy. Here, it was, he didn't have a choice, because if you, as he says, if you leave one, the other is going to complain.
Correct.
And if you leave the second two people, the others are going to come, because 10 to 12 varied varieties and designs of people exist in India.
Correct.
So according to me, my take is the Common Man was born out of compulsion.
Right.
And if you see the design, the design of the Common Man has evolved. In one of the few walls, which we call it the precursor wall, there's the sketches of Common Man without a check shirt, with a black cap, and then the cap went and the bald head came, and then the check shirt came and the dhoti came. So he has evolved.
Exactly.
So probably, I am just thinking it loud. The 50s and the 60s, when a lot of industrial revolution was happening, there must have been migration.
Correct.
And he must have seen a certain kind of people commonly.
Right.
Maybe because of that, he must have evolved. Okay. Because 50s and 60s, 70s was major industrial revolution that happened, and he spent a lot of time in the city of Bombay.
Correct.
Where गिरणी कामगार वगैरे तिकडे त्या टाइमला खूपच prominent होते.
बरोबर.
And तिकडे जुने आपण गिरणी कामगारांचे वगैरे फोटो बघितले, they used to wear dhoti. So maybe the Common Man wearing the dhoti must have come there. Because the mill workers used to be the working class.
Correct.
And then that's the reason that character kept evolving. This is what my take on it.
Absolutely.
But he has always said, I never found him, he found me. So it was like he was looking for something, because it became increasingly impossible for him to bring in all the states, costume together, to him together. So he was just looking for him, and finally he said, he found me, I didn't find him.